Well, this video is for only ladies who suffer from cramps. I mean those very painful periods, especially those ones with endometriosis. Yes, they tend to have a lot of pain during their periods. So my dears, it's very simple. It's just a matter of getting cloves. You dip them in hot water. You let them to sit for a while until you see them producing that brown color. Yes, so you start drinking the water. Actually, you can turn the water into your normal drinking water. Yeah, you do it days before your periods. Yeah, you do it days before your periods. And let's say your periods are starting from tomorrow, like you're really seeing the signs. Yeah, then you start taking your ibuprofen, for example. I don't know how the doctors give the dosage, but just follow the dosage that the doctors give when you're going to take the pills, the ibuprofen. Yeah, so you be drinking the cloves alongside with the ibuprofen. My dear, you come here to testify. You will never get cramps. If you're okay, leave this post. This post is for mainly people who are suffering from endometriosis and other body problems during menstruation. Yeah, like having cramps. It might not be endometriosis, but what I know when it comes to endometriosis, it really brings a lot of pain to ladies, and it's not easy to treat. Sometimes you take painkillers, but it doesn't work. People talk of their it's called what, there is something they talk about, but it doesn't really work. But for this one, I testify. Yes, and just make sure that you avoid taking cold water, not even warm water. Make sure you take warm water. It can be lukewarm water, but just make sure you take warm water throughout your periods. My dear, you will thank me later. Rule number 1, avoid cold drinks, not only water actually, and avoid sugars. Yeah, I'm communicating to people with serious cramps, not people who are having normal periods. Okay, yeah, if you want to get rid of the pain, because we've seen people who even collapse, people who are taken and they're given medication but things don't work, people keep recommending this and this. I was in the same situation, but this time around I just came across somebody's comment on Facebook and she was talking about cloves, only to realize that I've always had cloves in my kitchen and I just use them to cook. I use them as a spice. Yeah, but they really work. That's what I can say. But make sure you start drinking them before your periods. If you're not good at taking them, at least make sure the moment you start seeing your signs of menstruation, you keep drinking this the cloves. You dip them in hot water. You let the water to produce the brown color. Then you start drinking normally, like the same way you take water. It doesn't matter how many times or how many cups or glasses. You just continue drinking till your period starts. You continue throughout, and when your, let's say your periods are starting today or tomorrow, then you start the ibuprofen and you follow the doctor's dosage. Yeah, let's say you have to take 3 pills in a day. Yeah, you can do this alongside with your water, which is having cloves. It really works. It's effective. You will thank me later. Bye bye. If you don't know cloves, this is how they look like. So you just put them in your cup, then you add the hot water. So after adding the hot water, you let it to settle until the water turns brown. Then you start drinking. You can just continue adding hot water because they can make, now like these ones, they can make over 2 to 3 cups. Yeah, but let's just make sure your water turns to brown. It means now they are being mixed in your water. But if the water is still like this, then just have to wait until it's done, then you're ready to go. If you don't know cloves, this is how they look like. So you just put them in your cup, then you add the hot water. So after adding the hot water, you let it to settle until the water turns brown, then you start drinking. You can just continue adding hot water because they can make, now like these ones, they can make over 2 to 3 cups. Yeah, but let's just make sure your water turns to brown. It means now they are being mixed in your water. But if the water is still like this, then just have to wait until it's done, then you're ready to go.